Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Karina.
Today, we are going to attempt something that no one has ever attempted.
Are we?
Ooh.
Making a video game.
What?
We're making a video game?
Starting here, starting now, starting today.
Wait, is this your video game dev voice?
Yeah, why
This
are you doing it in
It's
this
my
voice?
video game dev voice. Picture me, I'm in a t-shirt and a blazer that are of similar color, and I'm on the stage. I'm the cool dev.
How did we
Sure
get
are.
Todd Howard here in the studio?
I'm
Wow.
Todd Howard.
This is exactly what he sounds like.
And I make video games.
Video game?
Video
Games. They're different from video games. They're video games with a capital G.
You said them very similarly.
I did not. We are
did
using
not.
a generator today to generate some ideas. The video game landscape is a treacherous one and a competitive one, and we need to keep up with the trends. So we're
True.
making some shortcuts today.
What are you talking about?
We're using a generator to come up with some quick ideas. This is our brainstorming sesh, but we didn't even get this idea from us. Jacob, who'd we get this idea from?
Well, we got this idea from a little-known game dev named Al or AI on our Patreon.
I mean, or.
It's
well,
hard
it
to
could be a
tell.
lowercase L or an uppercase
They
I.
look
I
the
don't
same.
know which one it is, but they did suggest that we use a randomly generated video game title website to randomly generate video games.
Since I am Todd Howard, I've selected some randomly generated video game titles.
And we're going to draw the cover box art for the video games.
I want to draw.
Nathan,
Yes.
for you I have Elmo's Thunder Baseball.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Elmo's Thunder Baseball?
I have a lot of feelings about this.
Elmo's Thunder Baseball. I've got to draw freaking Elmo doing a batter up pose.
Oh, you know what it is? I just realized it's that scene in Twilight.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
going to say
But with
it's that
Elmo.
Winnie the Pooh baseball flash game.
It's the exact intersection of those two things.
Finally, a game for me.
Thank you, Todd Howard.
You're welcome.
Whoa, how did you get up there in heaven? Is this Elmo?
I think so.
Is this what he looks like?
I don't know what Elmo looks like.
He looks shaved.
Well,
He's
wearing he's wearing a baseball suit.
Oh, like in Twilight.
Like in Twilight.
Shaved Elmo's Thunder Baseball.
The first part of
That's
the
the
game,
DLC.
mostly it's just shaving Elmo to get him ready for baseball.
Shaved Elmo has real, like, punished snake vibes. Be like a Metal Gear character.
Yeah.
He's a secret character you unlock.
Thunder Baseball. Elmo Thunder Baseball.
When I was rolling for Nathan, I also rolled one that was just called
no.
British Spatula Plus, and I thought that was very funny.
It's the remake of British Spatula.
Yeah.
Includes all the DLC
Yeah.
and a graphical upres.
Director's cut.
Yeah, director's cut.
That one does come with Winnie the Pooh.
Why is he holding a paddle?
Club.
Spank that ass.
Yeah.
That's the thunder.
Elmo, no.
This is the big bat. This is the Thunder Bat.
Oh, the Thunder Bat.
This is the Thunder Bat. You unlock it in the game. It's got the lightning bolt on it.
It reminds me of those big hollow bats that you had as a
Yeah,
kid.
that's what I was thinking of. But
They
it's,
were really loud when you'd hit stuff with them. That's
Yeah.
the thunder.
it's the
Yeah, this
thunder.
bat's also really loud when you like run at someone and you just smack them and break their pelvis.
The thunder is the clap of the ass cheeks.
Yeah, it's so intense that people mistake it for thunder, but it's actually your ass breaking,
Yeah.
shattering.
Elmo's Thunder Baseball.
Hit a ball, hit an ass.
Elmo, you've changed.
That's the sound of your ass. Elmo's gonna spank your ass.
Just like in Twilight.
What does the
Oh my god.
batter helmet look like? Like this?
Yeah, it only
Sorta-
covers one ear.
It's sort of like this.
Yeah.
Why does it only cover? Why does it only cover?
So they can hear the umpire and protect the other one from getting hit by a baseball.
From when the baseball too good,
I didn't
Yeah.
know because they didn't do that
too
in Twilight.
strong.
Yeah.
Well, they have vampire heads that are resistant to baseballs.
But what if it's thrown by another vampire? Do you think they're still immune?
You've challenged my entire worldview.
I don't have an answer to that.
I stand on shaky ground now. I don't know what to believe.
Can I look up what Elmo looks like or no?
No.
Okay.
I kind of like you not doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, you've already kind of committed.
All right. He's like this. And he's got like this sort of face, right? Like
He's
This fuzzy
scary.
he's sort
This
of
is kind of scary.
he's sort of a well, this is baseball.
This is the last thing you see before
gonna
your
say.
pelvis shatters in two.
This is when he decides to hit your ass.
Yeah.
Give it sort of a
Final moments before you get bludgeoned to death.
what if he's got like real like intense
Oh my-
eyes?
Oh, this game is for
Elmo.
adults now.
Yeah. Elmo grew up and now he's shaved.
Now he's shaved and he's mad.
Yeah.
The adult life doesn't agree with him.
Yeah.
He's sick of sitting in an office all day. He's ready to break some ass.
Yeah, the game isn't you playing as Elmo, like
Oh, is it like one of those indie horror games where like a beloved character chases you in a dark hallway?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a horror survival game.
Yeah, it's a survival horror game.
yeah, it's one
And
of
this
those
is-
wonderful, like ever so uncommon horror survival games where XIP does this.
Exactly. But it's like Elmo or something. Like they
Yeah.
change it a
Elmo.
little bit.
Yeah. And you have to
Okay.
find his paddles.
It's 4 paddles
Yeah. Yeah.
hidden in the baseball
You have to find his
stadium.
hair.
Well, there's different endings you can get depending
Yeah.
on what you find.
Yeah.
But if you ever hear Elmo's Thunder Baseball, you got to start running. Because that means he's seen you.
Yeah. Turn off your flashlight. And get out of there.
And get out of there.
God, like these sorts of pants, right? It's like
I do like the direction of this.
pinstripes. Baseball uniforms are goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in current baseball, I think they just wear like normal pants. They don't have them tucked into
Why?
the socks anymore.
Well,
Why?
these,
I think it looks worse.
Yeah. I think it's cute when you tuck
Yeah.
them into the socks.
I thought so too, but now they're like, no, we're big, strong guys. We got to have normal pants.
well, Elmo's not.
Everyone's making fun of our little pants. Elmo respects the classics.
Yeah.
His face I've given him.
I love it.
God.
It's
This
really good.
the vibes on this are immaculate.
Yeah.
It really is channeling Winnie the Pooh's home run derby, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Maybe like
You
Big
do
Bird's
know
there
that one?
too.
I do know that one.
Okay, good. I wanted to be sure.
I'm
that
looking
wasn't
up what it's
falling.
actually called.
Yeah, the really difficult Winnie the Pooh flash game.
I don't know it.
It's like the difficulty curve in that. It's a baby game
Yeah.
where you just do home runs, and it spikes so hard
Yeah.
that by the time you reach the final boss, that is Christopher Robin, like it's impossible.
It's called Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby.
Hey.
Should we play that on stream?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
Try
there a
to-
version that runs without Flash?
Try
Oh,
to beat
true.
Winnie the Pooh's home run derby?
I don't think we can.
I bet I could beat Christopher Robin. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, everyone in
he's
the
a boy.
comments hold Jacob accountable to beating Winnie the Pooh's home run derby.
Christopher Robin's just a little lad. What's he going to do?
He's gonna wreck you.
Wait, no, he's not like a professional level baseball
He's gonna
pitcher.
wreck you, and then he's gonna shave you.
No, dude. I don't want to be
And
like
you'll
Elmo.
look like a fool.
This is why Elmo's so mad.
Oh my God, he's about to break Big Bird's pelvis. No. I do like the proportions on this.
It makes no sense.
It looks really cute.
It is adorable.
Okay.
I
It
like
looks
it.
like a
There's
wee
the-
baby.
He's throwing the baseball. The baseball also has thunder.
Thunder.
Maybe the baseball's also like a puppet. And it's like, ah, shit.
Oh no. I'm gonna die. That's what the baseball says when you throw it.
Yeah, exactly in that cadence.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die, dang.
Oh.
Dang, no.
Elmo, please.
Don't do
hit
this
me so
thing.
hard.
Don't swing your thunder bat, Elmo.
I have a wife, Elmo.
Every baseball has a wife, Elmo.
I just took this job because I had to support some kids. Please.
Some kids.
Not my own.
Just
Not my own kids.
some
but
kids I saw.
kids.
It's just some kids.
Some neighborhood kids.
I shouldn't have done this. Here we go.
I shouldn't have done this. That's what I
Shouldn't.
said when I took this job.
I shouldn't have done this, Elmo. But I was greedy.
There were other jobs for me, but I said, no, put me in, coach.
I should have stayed as a biologist.
But you know, the job market for scientists ain't so good these days. Especially
No.
baseball ones. I got no hands,
Oh,
Elmo.
Big Bird's pissed.
Everyone's pissed in this game. That's the tagline.
Everyone's
pissed.
In England, they had to change it because it implied that everyone was very drunk.
But they changed it by just making everyone drunk
Yes.
Yeah.
so that it was correct.
Yeah. They modded the entire game to suit the tagline because they liked it so much because it's really good.
Everybody's pissed. Sometimes.
Is that Kermit singing REM?
Yeah.
Yeah, here he is.
He's here.
What?
He's involved for some
Oh,
reason.
Kermit's in the back.
Yeah.
Yay!
This
Kill
is
him!
gonna be a nightmare to render. All right, I'm done.
He's just floating.
He's just
It's
yeah,
Kermit's ghost.
he's running
Yeah,
up.
he died. Elmo killed him.
Kermit's running up like, no!
Yeah, Elmo
Don't hit the
smacked
ball.
him and his pelvis turned into sand. And now he's dead.
Now he's dead. That's the beginning of the game. First cutscene.
And you can't skip it.
You can't skip it.
Every time
Yeah.
you start over.
Okay, so wait, Kermit's dead.
Yeah, Kermit's dead.
Kermit's dead.
And he has no pelvis.
Yeah, the pelvis is sand. You know, video games.
Just leave a little note for myself. All right, that's. I think that's box art.
Yeah,
That's
Elmo's
box
Thunder
art, baby.
Baseball. Love it.
Elmo's Thunder Baseball.
Great work, Nathan.
Thank you.
I go now.
You go
It's
now.
Jacob.
Yeah.
I have a game title for you.
I'm ready, Todd.
My game is Return of the Skate for Kids.
Return.
Return of the Skate for Kids.
They're back,
Yes.
baby.
It's back. You remember Skate for Kids?
Yeah, I can do this.
The skate for kids.
Yeah, the
The
Skate for Kids.
Kids.
Is this like skateboarding or the type of deep sea creature, the skate? Like a,
The
like a
deep sea
sting-
creature, the skate, is not for kids, Nathan. I
I could
think
have never have guessed where you were going with
What
we
if
can
it's
all
both?
agree.
What if it's a skate on a skateboard?
It's not going to be that.
Oh.
I don't want to draw a fish.
Jacob, do you want to hear the other one that I
more
had
of
picked for
a-
you?
More of a ray, sort of like a stingray looking. Yeah, say the other
Yes,
one.
I do want to hear the other one.
The other one is called Ho Hum Railroad Detective.
That one's also really good.
I know.
Dang it.
That's
I
my
know.
favorite visual novel.
Why do you have two good ones?
You picked perfect ones for us as well.
I was
You
trying
really
to I was trying to
nailed
find some ones that suited y'all.
the artist with these prompts.
I'm going to keep going with Return of What is it?
Return of the Skate, for
Of the Skate for Kids?
which again could also be an indie survival horror game.
That's
Like,
kind
these
of
are
what
all-
I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like a similar vein to Elmo's Thunder Baseball.
Okay.
Anything can be an indie survival horror game.
Jacob is drawing a pitch perfect Poochie the dog from The Simpsons.
Well, I want that kind of vibe. I want it to
Yeah.
be like a beloved children's skating mascot has returned. And this time it's personal because, you know, his like wife has been kidnapped. His wife has been kidnapped. All right.
Oh.
And he's got to get her back.
Not Skate for Kids' wife.
Yeah. The Skate for Kids.
Mrs.
Wow.
Skate for Kids.
Mrs. The Skate for Kids has been kidnapped.
Oh yeah, he's looking very grim and serious about.
Damn.
Is Four
has
his middle
happened?
name and Kids his last name?
No.
Oh.
No,
That's just one name.
It's
his
a
last
title.
name. It's all
Oh,
his,
okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, his title.
I dubbed thee Skate for Kids.
It's like getting knighted, but
Yeah.
more significant.
Yeah, instead of a sword question mark, they use a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
it's like-
kids.
Yeah, really small skateboard.
So I think instead of this being like an indie horror game,
Okay.
this is one of the ones in like the 90s where they were trying to make everything cool. Mm-hmm. So it'd be like a Sega Genesis game.
Okay.
Like there was a
Bear and the No Gang.
yeah, there was like an NES game called Skate for Kids, and Sega's like, we're gonna bring it back, but we're gonna make it cool now.
They didn't change the name though.
No, they made it the return of Skate for Kids.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember the order of words? It's like impossible to remember the order of words in that title.
Yeah.
Return
Of
of
the
Skate
skate.
Yeah.
for Kids.
Kids.
Good Lord. It's like
Return of the
impossible.
Skate for Kids. It's
one of
because it's
those-
nonsense.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It got kind of weird in translation.
Well, it's just, you start saying Return of the Jedi and replace Jedi with Skate for Kids.
The Skate for
The
Kids.
Skate for Kids.
Well, it's Return of the Jedi.
Return of the
Return
Skate
of
for
the-
Kids.
the-
So you
Skate
just
for
replace
Kids.
Jedi with Skate for Kids, is what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying.
Nathan, I don't get it.
Yeah, Nathan, you're not making any
I'm
sense.
sorry. It was too complicated the way I was doing it. Forget it.
Oh, I
All
love
good shoes.
I love how short he is.
Ooh,
It's beautiful.
just a little guy.
He's a little,
He's just a little guy. He's got
skate
little
dog.
He's a
shoes.
little guy, and he's here to kill.
Yeah, he's here to kill.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to get his wife back.
Yeah. Okay. So his wife is kidnapped. still.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's cool. That's like a '90s cool thing. That
He walked in and he's like, I'm here to skate fast and kick ass.
Yeah.
And I'm all out of fast. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. I was trying to see if there was a better way to do it. No,
it's-
no, that's perfect.
When
Got
have
it
I
in
ever
one.
been wrong?
Never that I've seen.
Yeah. I can't think of a time.
I didn't say skate fast and eat ass,
You-
and I'm all out of ass, so you should all be happy.
Yeah. Think of how much worse it could have been.
Yeah. It's a good thing I never said that.
Yeah, we never said that. No one said skate fast, eat ass.
Nathan, you just said it.
No, we didn't. I'm saying we didn't say that.
I didn't say it.
But then you did.
Yeah.
Mom. You did say it.
Dang it. I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you said
But
it.
no one else did.
No.
No, you're right.
What did you say?
I'm sorry. Well,
What did you? Well, Nathan, what did you say?
I said, oh, sorry, Julia. I was saying that no one said skate fast, eat ass. But
Nathan.
You said it again.
No,
said it
no, I was
again.
just saying. I was just telling Julia what I said because I said it before. And
No.
Nathan, we're gonna get demonetized and demonized.
but I was
Yeah.
but I was just saying that we didn't say it.
But
And
you
th-
said
but
it.
then I did say it while I was saying
Yeah.
it. And then I said it again because Julia asked me to repeat myself.
Nathan.
Now we're gonna get canceled by anti-ass eating Reddit.
Now we're gonna get our pelvises destroyed by Elmo's
Yeah.
Thunder Baseball.
Elmo hates eating
was-
ass.
That was gonna happen regardless.
He'd find a reason to.
Yeah. Elmo doesn't need a reason. That's the other tagline for that game. Everyone is pissed, and also Elmo doesn't need a reason.
A reason to what? You'll see.
You'll see. You'll find out. Let's make a gun make sense.
That's pretty good.
Nah.
Got a skateboard, got a gun.
I think I've heard a country song like this before.
Yeah, it's one of those like ska country.
Skuntry.
Skuntry. God.
My favorite genre of music.
Does ska country exist?
No.
I'm going to look
Why?
it up.
It can't.
I hope that there's ska country. Ska country. Ska country
A
music.
ska country song is about driving around in your pick-it-up truck.
Nathan.
Oh, that was good.
Thank you.
Oh, I really liked that.
Ooh, who's this mysterious figure? Is that the kidnapper?
I think
Elmo?
he's just sort of like busting into the room
Oh.
on the cover.
He's a henchman. He's not the main kidnapper.
No. And so there's just like a couple of like hench boys.
Jacob, I really like the shapes you
Hench
got going.
lads.
You're so good at shapes.
Thank you, Nathan.
We're having a lot of fun on the show, goofing, but I think it's important
Let's
to
take this seriously.
take a moment
This
to
part.
Just take a moment to appreciate the shape.
appreciate these good shapes, this good
If
composition.
you also love shapes, be sure to comment down below saying I love shapes too.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, so this will just be like sort of a
This is great.
He's so big in that doorway.
Yeah, it's a little doorway, or he's real big. He's very wide. He's got a low center of gravity, perfect
I think
for skating.
he's the size of like a sports mascot.
Okay.
So he's 7 feet tall.
Yeah, he's like 7 feet
Okay,
tall.
never
Yeah.
mind. Pretty bad for skateboarding. Very high center of gravity, very easy to fall over. It's sort of a Death Stranding style balance mechanics where you gotta really balance on the skateboard
here's the
while
thing.
shooting the bad guys.
You, by looking at this cover, you would never guess how he skates.
Is it fast?
Well,
What?
he's all out of fast.
So now it's only slow.
Yeah, he can only skate slow because he's kicking ass.
Yeah, he's kicking it.
I mean, maybe you'll have a taste of one. but You gotta play the game to find out.
They took his wife. He take their life.
Can't tell if that's grammatically correct.
That's the slogan.
Amazing.
Really good.
This is Return of
The
Skate for kids.
Kids.
Yes.
kid.
Return of the Skate for Kids.
Should we get Karina in?
I'm done. I'm done forever. I
We're
retire.
2 for 2 on great games.
Karina,
Yes.
the game for you is Tasteless Werewolf Feud.
They finally made a Teen Wolf video game.
That tasteless werewolf feud show I love.
I love Tasteless Werewolf.
Everyone agrees that it is not in good taste the way they're feuding.
It's over something stupid and they're not handling it respectfully. Oh my god.
It's amazing the games that got auto-generated because the other one that I had picked out for Karina was called Armored Vampire Spectacular.
Wow.
Seems like they're in the same universe.
Boopy titles.
Tasteless. Do I want to do a Teen Wolf or do I want to do a real werewolf?
A real werewolf?
Yeah, from real life. I'm sorry.
to your heart.
Teen Wolf is real werewolves. I want to draw Derek Hale, but they would mean having to try and think about what Derek Hale looks like.
Just make sure its stance is wide.
Yeah, I was getting to that. Don't worry. I would never. Why did I draw his head massive? Oh my god. I got to start body first so I can get the stance correct.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
This game is one of those like late generation DS games when they were just like pumping out like shovelware. Yeah, like trademarked properties shovelware.
Yeah, this is one of those lost video games of like, you know, it's up there with the Mean Girl video game of just like they made this and no one wanted it and it disappeared.
Yeah. Or like Bratz Party Babies or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like right on the shelf next to that.
God.
I think that was actually one.
No, that has to be one is the thing.
Like maybe I don't have the title exactly right, but it's close.
It's probably
wide stance.
It's probably Bratz
Yeah.
Party Babies.
He's tasteless. He's Derek Hale. I'm going to try not to get too into Teen Wolf lore because I feel like that alienates a large part of the population.
Shovelware is what I always say when I'm trying to dig a hole and can't find the implement that I need to use.
Shovelware.
Shovelware?
Where? Okay,
It's
I got it a little
tasteless.
wrong.
Okay.
It wasn't Bratz Party Babies. It was Imagine Party Babies.
Oh.
Okay, so what are we?
But then there was also a Bratz
I'm gonna
game.
imagine some party babies.
Yeah, just imagine Party Babies.
What does that even mean?
Just imagine it.
Imagine
I think it was
Party
the-
Babies.
Stop.
It was the sequel to one that was just called Imagine Babies.
Okay, you imagine babies.
That's step one.
No idea where I'm going with this drawing.
It looks
You're
great.
going
Am I
right
allowed
where
to-
you need to be.
Take an ass eating tangent. That might be where I'm going with this. It feels like the natural progression of this episode.
If you want. There's no rules says we can't talk about ass
I
eating.
just want to be sure.
Ass eating's great.
It's ass eating day at Drawfee.
We don't have any advertisers.
Look, I was prompted to do tasteless. Now imagine party babies.
Oh, I'm doing it.
What does it even mean?
I'm imagining it. It's good.
Babies don't know how to party.
Are y'all
They're
imagining this?
But
They're
imagine,
babies.
but imagine.
Imagine if they did.
It's
But they
like-
also don't have perspective on not partying. So are they kind of somewhere in between where like everything is kind of a party?
It's like Boss Baby. Most babies don't know how to be boss.
But some do.
But you get that one that knows how to be a boss.
Is there only one boss baby?
Isn't there more boss babies in one of the
Yeah.
later ones?
Well, excuse you. He's boss baby, not CEO baby.
What's the difference?
Well, I feel like you can have a boss that's not necessarily a CEO. Not all bosses.
So are you suggesting there's multiple boss babies but only one CEO baby?
Yeah. So
I
like there's
see.
the top of the chain
Yeah.
Right.
boss
Okay.
baby.
Like the queen bee.
I see.
Queen baby's a different baby.
Oh, my bad.
And then there's President baby.
I don't know what Derek Hale looks like.
There's a,
Well, this isn't him because this
Yeah.
isn't Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
It's Tasteless
This
Werewolf.
is tasteless werewolf. It's
Feud.
different.
yeah, it's different.
This is when they're adults, but they're still like, okay, but Derek Hale is an adult. I need to preface this by explaining my like love-hate relationship with Derek Hale. I just think he's a really funny character because in Teen Wolf, they're all teens.
Right.
Except Derek Hale. He's like 25.
And he's just there.
And he's just there doing this.
Just there doing this, threatening to murder you.
Staring at other characters from way in the background.
Not looking at me.
Yeah, no,
He's
you don't want
looking
to.
at whoever he's feuding.
You don't want to face him down.
Oh, what if it's like a dating sim?
Yes.
He slides into frame like this.
No, you only ever see him from like the waist up, but then in like in like the visual, like how you say like the special art, he's doing this. And that's when you realize just how tasteless he is.
Yeah.
What other tasteless things can I add?
What's tasteless?
What if okay,
Ass,
so what if
huh?
it's like tasteless for the world of werewolves? Like he's wearing fake dog ears.
Oh, and other werewolves hate it.
Yeah.
And they're just like, dude, what the hell? You're making us look stupid. Am I a joke to you? You look stupid with 4 ears.
Human ears and animal ears? Are you joking?
Is that a fucking tail?
Stop wagging it.
This is our lives. You're making a mockery of our lives.
The main character of this show goes to this dude's house where his family died and the house burned down, and he's like this. He's dressed like this.
Yeah,
Woof, woof.
he's got the tail.
I'm a little puppy.
Yeah, and instead of Destroya by My Chemical Romance playing during the fight scene, it's like Caramel dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some like fake silver jewelry. It's not real silver because that would hurt. But it's still tasteless for werewolves to even...
But it's like a big wolf head.
He's got his ass-eating shirt on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty tasteless.
That's normal
Yeah.
tasteless.
Yeah, that's just tasteless to everyone. He's pissing everyone off with this one. Everyone's going to feud with this werewolf. Comment down below if you'd feud with this guy who's definitely not Derek Hale, because that would be too inaccessible.
His name is Eric Dale.
Eric Dale.
Eric Dale, that sounds like a racer.
He's also a race car driver.
He liked to race fast.
And also,
he
you
is.
guessed it.
And you know the rest.
You'd
know the
never guess
rest.
what else he likes to do and what he's out of. I don't know why he's wearing like dress shoes. I'll fix that in post.
I like it.
Okay, maybe
He just
is
came out of tap dancing classes.
He's a tapper. That's not tasteless. That's the best quality about him.
That's just something about
I
him.
love.
It's the one part
tap
that you find
dancing.
relatable and,
Yeah.
and nice and cool about
Yeah,
him.
like that's his charm point. Like he's
Yeah.
doing, like he's just doing all of the worst things, but then he does like a little tappy, and you're just like, ah, fuck, that's so cool.
But he makes it tasteless by saying things like, yeah, I'd tap that ass.
Yeah, with
like,
my
Eric.
foot. I'm really into that.
Eric, stop.
I take my toes.
No, Eric, you don't. This is tasteless.
Okay, and here's like another werewolf. Man, this is meant for me because I'm like the queen of tasteless werewolves, I think. I have a long
That seems
history of werewolves and being tasteless.
It was auto-generated and I went, yeah, there's not going to be anything better for Karina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like got into beef with someone in the Teen Wolf fandom back in the day because I was just a little too tasteless for that. So
Got chased off by the Teen Wolf fandom for being
Tasteless
too
for the
tasteless.
Teen Wolf fandom. Wow.
so
This is an attractive wolf man right here.
I know what you people want.
Joke's on them. You got your own damn show now.
Yeah.
You can be as tasteless as you want.
People love when I'm tasteless.
It was them who were wrong.
Yeah. They booed her because they hated the truth.
It's the wolf just trying to explain.
Karina's going to start submitting her tasteless Teen Wolf opinions, but like writing them on with impact font over some Joker meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, these two things aren't even related. Come on.
The Joker once said, "Isn't it kind of weird how Derek Hale's always hanging around teenagers and sucking at his job?"
If your fandom can be destroyed by the truth, then it deserves to be destroyed.
Wow.
Maybe we're the real tasteless werewolves.
Us at Drawfee?
Yeah.
This is a meta game because we're going to end up feuding with some people over this one.
This guy's legs are going to have some problems. He's so small.
He's just a little guy. I'll make him a little. Why is Derek so tall? Okay.
Because he takes up the whole canvas and he's doing a split.
Okay, he needs to be a little off camera. It's like, stop standing like that. You're so annoying.
A whole wolf's face and then it's gone.
Yeah, enjoy it while it lasted, you furries. You'll never get it again until the next time I draw my Neopets. It's like,
Oh my
stop
gosh.
standing like that. You're making us look stupid.
It's got real dad and son energy.
It's Derek Hale and Derek Kale together at last.
No.
It's happening. It's
God.
Eric Dale and his father, Dale Earnhardt.
Not Junior. Dale Earnhardt.
Eric Dale Earnhardt.
Okay.
No relation.
And I will give him no tail because that's my thing people like to make fun of me for not doing. I don't think werewolves should have tails.
No.
No.
Fair
I
enough.
just saw that again in the comments of the creepypasta episode.
Yeah.
They get in the way of the ass eating.
Yeah.
Nathan.
What? Oh, sorry. Wouldn't it be crazy if I said they get in the way of
Yeah. Good
ass
thing you
eating?
didn't.
Yeah, I'm
Good
glad
thing
you
I
didn't
didn't.
say that. 'Cause
Yeah.
that would have
Give
been
him some pants.
pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, pretty tasteless.
Just
Yeah.
like, Eric, that doesn't even make sense to say you love to eat ass and then have a tail. What are you getting at?
I understand you, Eric.
Yeah, so is this a visual novel? Yeah.
Yes. The answer to that is yes.
It's a visual novel or a survival horror.
Yeah. Anything can be a survival horror if you're having a bad time.
Yeah. It's a visual novel that's a survival horror and that like you're dying from cringe.
Some would say watching this YouTube channel is a survival horror.
Sometimes.
It can be.
Yeah.
I think it's the best kind of survival horror where you never know
Yeah.
if it's going to be scary until it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then suddenly here you are
Here you
watching
are.
this with your speakers on and your parents walk in right when we're talking about eating ass.
Karina.
Hi, mom and dad.
Have you talked to your kids about eating ass?
Don't.
Don't.
Have you talked to your parents about eating ass?
Don't.
Well, I hope you don't have to now because we keep saying it.
It's a private thing. You do it on your own time.
Okay.
You do it on your own time, Eric. Don't make it everybody else's problem with your shirt.
You're being weird.
You're embarrassing us.
Wolves actually look like. Is this a wolf?
That is a dog. That's just a big dog. Clifford.
Okay.
It's just a dude mid-transformation that's just on all fours.
Oh, we got a
Walking
middle
around
morph?
like he is a dog. Yeah.
I was gonna do one of them Twilight ones where they're just
Oh,
like
yeah.
really big wolves.
They are really gigantic.
Yeah.
Sort of chonking wolves.
I don't understand. Where does all that chonk come from?
The moon?
Wolves are already people sized. Damn, Nathan, you got me.
Yeah, Nathan's right. I gotta say it.
These are all the dateable characters in my visual novel.
Good face.
They're feuding. They all have different opinions.
And like the vampires are watching this and they're like, ugh, they're doing it again.
I'm gonna go play some baseball or something.
They're feuding in such an embarrassing fashion.
The vampires are in a baseball field, but the wolves are just arguing in a parking lot.
Yeah, of like a Denny's.
Yeah.
I'm glad we brought it back to Twilight.
Of course.
We have to.
Everything can be brought to Twilight. Everything.
And this is still a video game.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
visual
gotta
novel.
be clear.
Visual novel. That's a video game.
Yeah.
I think that's what a Denny's looks like.
Yeah, it's
No
just a
one truly
building.
knows what a Denny's looks like. You've never looked directly at a
I've
Denny's.
been to a Denny's.
debatable.
once. But it was a Denny's in Japan, which is very different than a Denny's here.
Oh.
Some bushes. Yes. 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 That's the moon.
Yeah. I see this on a video game box art. I'm like, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to know what it was about.
Oh God, what's the tagline?
Is it just what's
How
written on the shirt?
How it's I love to eat ass. It's how tasteless are you?
Choose your own adventure.
Choose how tasteless.
Yeah, how tasteless can you be?
I'm definitely picking this up off the shelf at Target.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make it look better later. This is stupid.
It's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
We did it.
We've made 3 beautiful games.
Wow.
Are you
Perfection.
pleased, Todd?
Yeah, Todd, did we do it?
Todd?
Are these going to go on Bethesda's big store?
Yes.
Are these going to be at E3?
Yes.
Yeah!
Wow.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, Todd.
Todd.
I'll give my team exactly 3 months to have these done and sold on the internet.
That
Wonderful.
seems short, but
Totally doable. As someone who's never had to actually
Yeah.
make a video game.
Totally.
totally doable.
Thank you for watching our silly program where we design you new video games. If you want to support us and what we do, go to Patreon.
Whoa, Julia.
Julia.
I'm here.
Hi.
Go to patreon.com/Drawfee.
Yeah.
And if you like this video, like and subscribe. That helps us out a lot. If you want to see us do stuff like this live and have your suggestion drawn live, go to watch us on Twitch, which is on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's it. That's it. We're out of here.
I'm very sorry, this one.
Yeah. I'm sorry that Nathan talked so much about eating ass.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, on behalf of Nathan, we're all
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Nathan is
Sorry.
truly
Nathan
the tasteless one.
only.
sorry.
Sorry.